There we go. That's better for music. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zones. My name is Eggs Benny, and today I'm going to be continuing what I started last week and doing map creation for my in real life Curse of Strahd campaign. I finished in my own spare time the floors of the actual house, so now with you guys, I'm going to be doing the basement where a lot of the actual fighting and horror and game progression is going to happen. But this is meant to be a chill little stream. If you want to pop into chat, I'm more than happy to talk about literal anything, whether it's this campaign, past campaigns I'm doing, if you want to talk about my map making or me. Like, this is meant to be just a chill little stream where we can just relax and not have to worry about anything and just enjoy as the beat drops. Oh, I found a little compilation on YouTube that's copyright free just to go in the background. Oh, so pleased, so happy. Okay, so the whole point of this basement is that it is a little bit of a sprawling rat maze. But the beauty of it is that it is relatively self-contained. I think if I go from north to south, just plotting the entirety of it, I think that's going to be easier than trying to like spread it out like a spider's web, because I don't think this program is brilliant at that. But yeah, with that being said, in that case, the furthest thing off to the side is cultist bedrooms. With no context, beautiful. Yes, it does specifically say that the ground is like compacted earth and stone. So I think going for like what looks like a little bit more of like clay. Yeah, let's go with that for the floor. So this first bedroom is literally, it will actually come down a little bit. Give it some chance to breathe. Because from the looks of it, oh, I do need to go like a decent bit higher. Yeah, so in that case then, let's go down. And worst comes to worst, I can always build it back up later. So there we go. First cultist bedroom. Ah, we're doing so well. Okay. It's because I'm trying to make this... I don't want to fall into the same problem that I had last time, where I'm looking at this map and I get myself confused. So the next block comes off of the top of that one, and it's 3 up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across before it hits another wall. So 2 up, 5 across. And then that goes under that little bit there. That goes 2, 3, 4 down, and then another 2 down for the bedrooms. Or if I miscounted. Oh, I only went 2 up. Oh, I'm an idiot. It needs to go 3 up. Alright, remove. See, this is what I mean. I'm trying to do it slowly. Because it is a fiddly little thing with a lot of walls. And a lot of things going for it. Just want to make sure that I've got everything lined up and I know what I'm doing. Because that there is a bedroom, that there is a bedroom. That's the stairs heading up. Okay, so we've got that right. So then parallel with this, goes to the bottom there because that's where the stairs are. There's the bottom of that bedroom. Goes down one again. And then if I do that, that's then a bedroom. And then that's a bedroom. That was probably the jankiest way I could have done that. But oh well. So now we don't want too much. I'm going to type in clay and see if they do like a clay wall. Potentially not. And if they don't, that's okay. So in that case, I want... Can I do a dirt? No, that's fair. So in that case, then I think it is going to have to be another stone. These are different stones they give. And actually, the fact that there is one with gaps for dirt and clay, I like that one. So obviously, there. And then there to create the privacy of this bedroom. Let's zoom in a little actually so that we can get this a little bit more accurate. Yeah, so then the next bedroom is there. Obviously leading up there. And then just a little bit coming off of there. There will be more floor that heads off in this direction, because this is only just a tiny bit of this place. So if that goes up there, and then it's the same again, where it's a little 2x2 room. And there is a wall that goes that way, but we will continue that in a little bit. So then, where are the stairs? The stairs are there. So if I go objects, stair. I just want a little thin stair that needs to shrink because it's only a single. Yeah, that's going down. Yeah, so those are the stairs at the moment. And that technically is this little bit done. Obviously we need to do the boring bit of clicking control on all of these little plots. And we group them together. So it is now just one bit of floor. Make it so much easier. Especially if I need to move things later. And actually, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Oh, no. I want to do the exact same thing with the walls. Because if I do need to reposition, I do need to move stuff away and down and whatever else. At least I know that the structure is grouped together so that I can just move it and not have to worry about moving every single individual bit. Yeah, because now I can go like that. And it'll fit where I want it to go. Beautiful. And then, yeah, the stairs can stay there. So then in each bedroom, there is a bed and a chest. I'm aware that I'm doing this in the sense of I'm focusing on a little section and then moving on, but I think that's just going to be less confusing to me if I just finish a section and then say, okay, that's done, move on to the next bit. Like, what is the bit that goes off of here? So if we go bed, it's only a little bed. And from the looks of it, they are very plain in the map and just little singles. So I will go with that. And I probably am going to have to shrink that down. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit too big. Because it needs to be able to fit in one and then overlap to the next. Yeah. So then, which way do you go? I need to flip you completely. Let's finally take off the stick to grid tool. Yeah. Is that a bit too little? No, that's actually about right. Looking at scale, looking to scale. If I do the same and then lock the scale, and then I can do that with every other bedroom. Okay. I've put the wrong bed in the wrong room. What is your scale? Because yours is not a 70. That looks more right. So if I do that, I need to... I want to rotate. Oh, wrong tool. That'll be why. Beautiful. And then you go in the corner there. I will admit, a bit of a perfectionist. I am, like, they've given me a map to follow, so I want to follow it to the best of my abilities, like, if I can. And why wouldn't I? So then... Yes. And this little bed is going to go in the corner there. And then this one in the corner down there. And then this one upside down in the corner over here. I get it in the sense of, like, they've given them a wall for privacy. So then chest. It doesn't say that the chest is a fancy one. So I'm going to do this. Yeah. And then compared to, like, size of chest to size of bed, it's probably about right. So yeah. I also want it to be a different colour just so that it stands out against the stone and the dirt. Because this map is going to be big. I can tell you that for free. And then the last one is up against this wall. In the corner. A. So, one thing that I'm seeing, and one thing that I know is going to be an absolute pain, is that there are support beams in every little section and square. There are support wooden beams holding everything up. Yeah, because all that does is shrink it down so you can see it all at once. It doesn't actually do anything helpful. So then the debate is, do I add in posts? Or do I just say to my players that every 5 feet there's a post and you gotta walk around the post? You know what? I trust them enough where telling them, oh yeah, there's a post, I think they're gonna be okay. There's also a well in here. Okay. So we'll type in well and see if one comes up. It does. How big is this well? Actually, perfect. Interesting. Okay. So we got a well. Did I place it in the right spot? What is the scale of this room? Have I fucked up the room? Because it's... 5. No, this room should be bigger. Or should it? And I'm just... Or is the well just actually smaller than I've made it? No, it is smaller than I've made it. It's taking up too much real estate. That's why. Okay. No, that's fine. It just means that I need to remove... I was looking at the scale of the room and being like, this feels weird, this feels off. Like, why does this feel off? And it's like, it's because I've made the well too big. The well is meant to just set as like a little cornerstone thing here. It's not meant to fill up so much space. I do want to try and make it as central as I can, though. Yeah, the scale of the well had me completely thrown off. I was looking at like, why can't they walk around the well? It's like, because I've made it too big. Okay. So, going back to the floor. This section is completely done. Like, the little cultist chambers and the well where they can get their water, done. Beautiful. So now we need to go on to the next section, and it's just whether I go up or down. Let's go up. I think up is going to be better for me. So then if we go back to ground, there's ground B. So it goes up a further 5 feet away from the stairs. Like, there's a little landing. And then it goes 2 feet and then opens up into a completely different room. And this room goes 2 above, 3 across, and goes 1, 2 to meet up with the corner there, 1 to go down, goes down again and again. Yeah, 2 below there, but then there's another little bit that comes off here that is a bedroom. And it's just separated by the wall. Yeah, so 1, 2 down for a bedroom, 3, 4 down for another bedroom, and then across 1, 2. Because there's going to be something else in that little gap. Okay. So now this is where walls come in real handy. Because I need to be able to separate all of this bitch out. I need to know where I'm going, what I'm doing. So that goes down all the way to there. And there's going to be another corridor that comes off of there, but that's not something we're worrying about right now. So that goes to there, and that's just another hallway. But then coming off of here, 1, 2, there's a little bedroom. Down here, there's a little bedroom. And then down here. Yeah, with the little border wall being there. that is a little bedroom. Because it isn't a proper room, it's just like a pallet that's been thrown onto the floor. So, yeah, that goes across there. That goes up to there. And then that goes around there. That goes around there. That goes there. Yeah, this is the highest point of the map. So I'm now very confident that we'll be able to fit this all in one space. And I won't have to worry too much about, like, flipping things around, which is great. Ooh. Who doesn't love a music change? I'll take it. Okay, so I need, in this room in particular, there is a table and chairs, but there's also, like, straw pallets. So I need to type in straw and see what I get. I don't. Do I get hay? Really? I am surprised. Okay then, that is something that I will have to add in later on Roll20 when I do the map. Yeah, because it's just like a little palette. Like, if I type in bed again, actually, will it come up with something similar? No, it doesn't, because all of the beds, as bad as it sounds, actually look like a bed. Whereas in the description, it's literally just like straw on the floor, held kind of together with a bed frame. So I will leave that there, and I will add those details later. So we need table. Take me to your table. Realistically, it wants to be square. But I think I can get away with a round table with 4 chairs around it. And in fairness, yeah, like, I will keep the stick to grid because that actually just fits there. So then we go chair. And they're getting fancy chairs. I'm gonna have to shrink down the scale though. I think I'm gonna have to zoom in just because I'm not entirely sure what this, excuse me, what this will look like next to it. See, that looks so small compared to the table. That's better. Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna have a load of chairs around a table. And they can move around them, they can do as they wish, inspect the table if they like. Yeah. Okay, so because I can't add in pallets, we're going to just move onto the next corridor and add them all in. But what I am going to do first is, because I like the idea that I've just done of like grouping the floors together. At least if I can move it like section by section, then I'll take it. So we have, yeah, that bit of ground there. I want it to now connect with all these bits of ground and group. And then let's get all these little bits of wall grouped. I have a feeling it's going to make it a lot easier later. Also, so I just have like less things in this little hotbar to the side. Make it easier for me, but it'll also make it easier later. Yeah. Because, yeah, beds, chairs, round table, the well, chest going in there. Yeah. Okay. So then if that's the end of that, we go back to the ground. It is ground, please. I would like ground for my ground. Okay, so there's a corridor that goes for 15 feet. The ground, I want to stick to the grid. Like, I am not going to try and figure out what I'm doing there. Okay, so then we have... Ah, this is the beginning of the crypts. Which is fair enough. That, and then goes in 2. So then... Oh boy. So then that... technically goes there. Yeah, we'll remove that. Because that was a bit of an eyesore. So the stairs are there. The stairs that they're going to be coming down is in this little plot here. And fair play to it. That does mean that that can stay there. I can put some stairs in that block. Actually, I'm going to do that now while I'm thinking about it. Stairs into objects, please. And it needs to be... realistically... Okay, yeah. So I'm going to need to shrink these down. Actually, let me take off the S and see if it gives me something else. This is the one I was wanting. This is the one I've been using. So yeah, it needs to fit in here. A little bit bigger. Yes. And then if I put it there, and then flip it. No, it needs to be the other way. So it's a continuous circle going up and down. Actually, or is it? No, because for once, it actually... If I remove the top one, it actually finishes now, for once. Like, it will go to a bottom. So I do need to put ground in there, because otherwise, they're just going to drop onto nothing. Right, okay. Thank you. And then put that to the bottom so that the stairs are there. I will put walls in here, but that isn't so important right now, especially while I've got the ground going. So, ground. Off the corridor with the stairs, it goes down 1, 2, 3 before opening up to the other crypts. Okay, yeah. I need to make sure that I position this right, because the whole point of this is a winding cavern, winding bits of different corridors, and I just need to make sure that I've got this right. Yes, because if that is the intersection where that goes in, then I need to start it a little bit higher, I think. Yeah. So that is there, but I also needed that to be there. And then off of there is a tomb. And then off of here is a tomb. And then off that intersection, there's a little 10 by 10. That goes into another tomb, and then that goes into another tomb. That looks like the biggest hodgepodge I've ever seen, but we're gonna go with it because I need to put walls in. Because I have a feeling that sooner I get walls put in. I don't know why it's putting everything to the back. But in fairness, aesthetically, I'm not against it. I might do it for the rest of them. I'm trying to decide which ones I prefer. Fair. I mean, this side is a lot easier. See, that's the thing. I do like it for outer walls to be thinner, I think. But then I would need partition walls like this to be thicker and on the outside. So I'd have to ungroup all of it. And I don't want to do that, to be honest. That's just extra effort that I don't want to put into my day. They'll be fine. And there is a little wall there. Because you've got to have that partition wall. And up that goes. And then there we go. So you gotta make the decision because part of it has and part of it hasn't. You know what? So, you know, that needs to be there for the sake of, like, partition. Yeah. I think walls where, like, the distinction needs to be made, they can stay, like, thick. But I like the others being like that. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't go like that. I need to delete that wall. Because it continues down. Balls. Ah, well, carry on. Yeah, because none of these need to be like a partition wall. None of these need to actually be the difference between one thing and another. But they do need to be there because the corridor like continues down that way. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, so we'll leave that there. And then you can go there. You... Oh, hello. No, I'd like the wall, please. Okay, so that's already been done. If I do that and just... Yeah, I thought so. So, we need that to be on top. And I need you to ungroup. Because I like the aesthetic of the outer walls being thinner. They're there. They're there to be seen. But partition walls like this, where they've actually like put stonework in Oh, I can't bottom that because that's the thing of there. Unless I put another one in. I think that one, because it's a built-in thing, is just going to have to stay as it is. Yeah, I'm going to make the distinction that those ones are going to stay as they are just because they are, like, they have been built to be the partition walls, whereas these ones at the back... Oh, I'm going to have to ungroup these as well. Okay. So let's ungroup you. Well, now that I know that it's going to be a thing of like, oh, no, it's okay, because I know that I have enough room to do this. Yeah. Outer walls can be thinner. Because I know that there's going to be nothing connecting to this, so that's okay. Leave that there because that was put in there. Bottom that. Leave that. All the constructed walls like that, leave. Actually, no. This one can be thinner. And that's fine. But yeah, walls like this, where it's been inserted, they can go thinner. But other ones, I need them to stay thick. Because there needs to be a distinction between like, oh, this is an outer wall and this is a partition wall. There's carved into the side, and then there's, oh no, we've specifically put like stone and earth here to be a like foundation wall. So yeah, we'll leave that as it is. Okay, so now adding in details that are not just a stair. And it's 23, the family crypts. Several crypts have been hewn from the earth. Okay. So there are stone slabs that have just been laid up against the wall. Tombstones. Stonehenge. I like that. So these are the only things that they offer in terms of, like, stone. And some of them, they are nice little boulders. Like that. Yeah, I've been thinking that... Ooh. I know it's a bridge. But I could fully, like... repurpose that as a stone slab. Ooh. Take off the stick to grid. And just be there like, yeah, like this stone slab is against the wall. The tomb has not been sealed. Or I rotate it and then say it's lying on the floor. So like what would be the thing here to seal the tomb isn't. Because it's just like on the floor. Nah, I don't think I need to go into that much detail. I think I can pretty much just be like, oh yeah, theory of the mind. Well, what you gonna do? But what I do need is, what have they called that? They've called that a tombstone. So if I put in coffin. We do have coffins. Nice. You're gonna need to be so much bigger because you're gonna need to fill all of that. And I will actually put on stick to grid because I think it needs to. But it only covers a certain portion. It doesn't necessarily cover the entire thing. I'm gonna have to take off stick to grid only because it needs to go all the way up to the wall. But I like that. You have been bottomed for some reason, but it's okay. I will fix it. Okay, yeah, there we go. So then, crypts are done. Oh, I need to find... Where have they gone? Where are you on this list? Ah, there you are. I need you to be atop. So many. It's because I haven't grouped them. Top? Yes, because those are crypts that are not empty, and they have been sealed. So I realistically need to put a door in there. But I'm pretty sure that the only doors that they have... Yeah, look like those. Where's that door? Right, up the scale a little bit. So it's a barrier. Yeah, and then it's like the crypt has been sealed. You will need to break the seal of the crypt. I'll need to move that because that's just completely in the wrong place. Yeah, so then it's just like a physical representation of like, this has been barred and you need to move this. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So then, going on to the next section. We have done, like, a good portion of this already, actually. Because, obviously, there is more to go. But it's not too bad. Oh, there are actually some stairs in that top corner. Okay. Back to the objects. I need a stair. And to be fair, if there's one that isn't just, like... Yeah, I think I prefer the wood look to like the polished marble. I would have it there going down, but now I need the scale to shrink so it only fits in this square. I'm gonna take off the stick to grid. Yeah, and then rotate that. Yeah. We'll try and get this ball to the bottom again. Ah, no. Okay, yeah, top. No, I can see why that's like that. That's fine. Yeah, I think the wooden stairs fits the aesthetic better than just being like, ah, yes, look at this carved marble. Yes. Okay. Because that's where that is, and that's fine. So there is... Oh, there's a connecting corridor that goes from there to there. Okay. So in that case, I should probably do that first. Okay, so from the room with the well, there is a connecting corridor that goes from here to the room below the crypts. So if it's gonna go the entire span of like down here, I might as well do that first. Take me to the ground. I say happy birthday to the ground. I can't sing any more of that song. So it actually like fully connects to down there. Only because... It links to there. And then if I put that on the bottom to let that go through, that's still fine. Because off of that corridor, if I find the map again... So it literally goes past the corner of that room. It literally goes one square, and then there's a set of stairs, and then in this square it then goes down. One, two, three, four, and then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then meets up at another intersection there, goes down 1, damn it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, intersection, set of stairs, floor. You'd think it, wouldn't you? And then that goes off on stairs there, and then that's the ground, that's a set of stairs, that's the intersection, so then there's another set of stairs here, and then it goes 2, and it connects back up with another section that's going to come down. Okay. I'm probably doing this in the least efficient way possible, but this is how my brain works. If we ever wanted to see how my brain does the things it does, this is a perfect moment. Okay. So then that goes to there. This just goes all the way down to there. Because then that will go and switch back there. So that is the border of that, and that goes to there. That will carry on going through there. That will go to there, and then back up to there. And then where does that go? Set of stairs. Ah! Technically it's beautiful when you read the map wrong, but also it means that I can lay out where I need to put more floor with the walls. So there needs to be a bit of floor there. And then that continues into that room there, which is connected through there. And then here is a square of just dirt. Is a dirt square. Okay, so then let me go back to the... I might just add in the stairs all at once and stop bouncing back and forward. Yeah, we're going to do that. So walls and floor I'm going to bounce around on, but stairs I'm just going to do at the end and insert all the stairs later. I don't want to worry about that too much right now. Okay, so here there is... Now we'll stick with the walls while we're here. So this goes to there. And it goes 5, 10, 15, like into the darkness. So I need a bit of dirt there, and then I need stairs going that way. but that section is completely walled off and it's done. We can deal with that. Okay. I will admit though, I'm very happy with like the bit of like the texture of ground that I've picked. I think it's the right level of just yes. Yeah, that right there needs to be a boundary wall in the sense of like from there it is dirt. Oh wait, isn't that the exact opposite of what I've been doing? That is the exact opposite of what I've been doing. Okay, so to the bottom with you. You, however, don't know another thing, so yeah, you can stay there. You can go to the bottom. You will go to the bottom. However, because you are a man-made wall that is meant to support, you will stay there. You, however, are a boundary wall. That is built there to separate, so that stays there. That is that entire wall, so it can't. You can bottom. Because you're a boundary wall, that's fine. Okay. You, my good man, however, go to the bottom. I'm fully aware that I'm being incredibly nitpicky for the sake of aesthetics, but hey, if I'm going to be making a map and putting myself into it and being like, yes, this is what I want to present to my players, I don't see why I can't be picky. So yeah, that stays as is. That's a boundary wall between this room and that room, so that stays thick. Love how that's the wording I'm using. Like, you, my good man, because you're a thing, need to stay thick. Okay. So from that boundary wall there, it goes... Can I just, like... Is this a thing I can remove? Oh, it was a massive corridor that I made because I miscalculated. Yeah, it's fine. So we go... From there... I'm gonna have to from there anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... 3 down. And then it goes off into other rooms and doing other businesses. Like having a little bit coming off of there. So then off the bottom, it goes... 1, 1, and that's where it joins up with there. There needs to be a wall there just to like differentiate between the tunnels. But again, we'll do that now that we've made a new room and made a little nook. Who doesn't love a nook? So that goes up 1 to there. That goes to there. And then that goes down, because that will go... Oh wait, no it doesn't. Because that's where the stairs are. Remove. You know what? We'll worry about that bit just later. We need to finish this room first. And it is literally just going around the edge of the room. Beautiful. So 27. What does it say about 27? Okay. So the only thing I need to worry about is a big, like, table with benches that's just in the middle of the room. Because this is a messy dining hall. With a load of bones. Oh, maybe I can find, like, objects that are bones. We'll worry about the table first. I was going to say, it doesn't look like it has on offer, like, a table with benches. But if I type in bench, will it give me one? Technically. Okay. So if I go... Get it off of, like, the stuck to grid. Because the dining table takes up, like, this whole middle section of the room. So if I put that there, put the other one, like, there, and then get a big table in the middle. I can always move them around in a second. They need room to walk around. I can't just... Yeah, that's too big. Yeah, there we go. And then I can bring the benches in a little closer. And then I need to find bones. Because the floor is covered in bits and pieces of other people's bodies. Nice. And I'm aware that I'm going to have to rebottom certain bits, and that's fine. I just didn't want... Now we'll get rid of the little sticking up bits. And that's fine by me. Okay, so again, because this is boundary wall, we bottom these. And yeah, I'm gonna have to rebottom you just so we don't have a corner, but that's fine. I'm fully aware that I'm probably going into way too much detail for my lot. It's the thing of, like, if I'm gonna do something, I want to do it right. I don't just want to hand them a map and be like, ah, yeah, there you go. I want to actually give them something that's like, oh yeah, no, I did this for you. I hope you enjoy it. So a monster is going to attack them from that corner, but I don't necessarily need to put anything in there to denote, like, ah, there's a monster there. If I just move it down a smidge. Yeah, they'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So there isn't going to be anything else in there. Like, there isn't anything else that comes off of that room. It's literally just, okay, time to go. Because that's there. That's the intersection. That is where that connects to that. So then I need the path to go slightly off in each direction. I'm trying to just be so careful, because this is the only problem with like working with maps that have come from a module. It's the thing of, okay, I need to now figure out where you go, because the scale isn't set by me. It is set by the people that made this story. So it goes down 1, goes down 2, goes down 3. And then goes off down another corridor down there. This goes 1, 2. There's a square that comes off of there. And then that leads into a completely different room. It's okay that those rooms overlap because there's going to be a partition wall down there. Okay, so let's focus on getting the scaling for the next room done first before I worry about connecting walls and what's going down and what's doing this, that, and the other. Because I think just for my own sanity, if I can do that, then I will be okay with that. Okay. So how am I doing this? It goes from this corner, it starts there, and goes across 3. Goes down to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Help if I could see. And then it does continue. Wait, why did that not do what I wanted it to do? Remove. And remove. Meet up there. Goes down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it goes down another 2. I've started too high. That'll be why. Starts from here. I wonder why I was confusing myself. There we go. Not that it takes much. And then there's another 2. Damn it. I'm so used to it needing to be clicked. How did the first game of the Gothic go? It went really well. It was very obvious that the players was still trying to find their feet. It was very obvious that they hadn't really... Because that's the thing, when you're new, but also you're playing a character for the first time. You're not sure how far to go in the best way possible. You end up having a moment where it's hard to explain, but essentially... Ooh, hello. I see what you've done with the place. If I do that, and then... Damn it. Move. I put that in there like that. Oh, I can. And that's just a bit gorgeous. Because that's exactly where it needs to be. Or is it? Or is it too big? Where is the point out? But yeah, it was very obvious that they didn't really know what they were doing. They were flying basically by the seat of the trousers by the whole point. But that's okay. No, don't snap to bloody grid. That's probably why it's doing it. But there were a couple of things that I chatted to the players about afterwards. One of them was being very xenophobic towards a certain player. And I was like, that is completely fine if that is the way that you want to play it. But I need to, you know, ask you if that's how you're wanting to play it. Because I, as the DM, need to know if you're going to just start being, you know, a bit xenophobic. Because that's the beauty, or the curse, I guess, of playing a horror game where it's like, oh yeah, people are going to be prejudiced, people are going to be, like, they're going to have views, and he took one look at someone that fit a certain prejudice of his, and went, yeah, my character would, like, fully just be, like, straight racist to this dude. And, like, I'm gonna run with it. And as I said, I had no problems with it simply because it was the thing of like, well, yeah, this is the kind of thing that in this world, there's going to be people like that. But after the session, I was just there like, yeah, just so you're aware, you have an alignment of like a good character and a good person wouldn't be racist. Just throwing that out there. And I had a bit of a laugh with him about it. I was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to change your alignment, bud, because that's not how that works. But no, they seem to enjoy it. Even the person that I was, I'm gonna use the word worried in the sense of I didn't know if they were going to enjoy themselves or not. But even they were there like, yeah, I got really into it. I wanted to do this, this, and this. I wanted to, like, potentially talk about not using this character in later sessions. Not because I didn't like them, but because it was very much the thing of like, oh, I didn't really know what this character was going to be before we stepped into the prologue. And now that I've done a little bit of exploring, it's like, oh, I want to do something different. I was like, yeah, that's completely fine. But overall, first session, considering it was a session 0 and then going straight into the action, which I never recommend, but there we go. Okay, it went pretty well. Yes. Oh, it's looking gorgeous. Yeah, because I'm going to need to fix this circle. It's annoying me. Because I don't necessarily have a lot of control when it comes to where the circle's going to go. But it needs to basically arch there and connect at these 2 points. Yes. So if I do the ground. Yes. And then this is an altar. If I do that, and then put it in, yeah, no. That was the right thing, though. That's the right width. Okay. Experimentation. So yeah, I need to go 3 down, and then I need to go 2 across so that I can put it in like that midway. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. What map am I building at the moment? So the explorers have been going through the main house. Oh, hello. I need to... Jesus. Oh my god. Yep, no. Okay. That was a moment of nut screen. So the characters have been exploring the upper house. They've been finding it dodgy. They don't really know what to make of it. So they're slowly getting to the point of, what do I do? Oh, perfect. Right, beautiful. Okay. Gorgeous. Don't you love it when a thing comes together? Actually, no. Like, that is going to be like a whole boundary wall, and I want it to stick out. And so they are getting to the point in the game where they're going to start figuring out that not everything is as it seems. There's things going on. They're going to be doing their first, like, combat next session because they're going to get attacked by basically everything in the house. So, although this is a little bit preemptive, I'm making the next section that they're going to be exploring. Because I don't want to be caught unprepared. I want to be able to say, like, oh yeah, like, I was ready for what they wanted to do. So this is the basement of the house. And as you can see, it's pretty expansive. This is just layer 1. And then they go down another layer. And there's like a whole sacrificial altar that I haven't done yet. That will be the next thing I do, depending on, like, looking how long I've been streaming for and trying to figure out what I want to do for the day. I think I will do some more streaming later, depending on how quickly I get chores done. It'll just fully depend on that. So we put that to the bottom. These two to the bottom. That stays thick because it's a boundary wall. 33. What is in room 33? Okay. So it's a table in the center. Again, it does want it to be a square table, but I really can't be bothered to try and wrestle the square table. So many things. The top, please. I might even make it... no. That's big enough. It'll do. And then I need chairs. But specifically it says that it's like high-backed fancy chairs. So we will go with these boys. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that the chairs are the same size as the table. Yeah, there we go. 2 nice chairs around a nice table. And then, what are those in the corners? That's what I want to know. Oh, they're iron candlesticks. I don't even know if candlesticks is a thing that I can do. Just search candle. Nah. So I'll have to describe that there's candlesticks in the corner, and that's fine. We're almost at the end, to be fair. If I do... Because I need to do a little square ground in there. That's fine. And then... This is the last, like, room, I think. There's 1, 3, 4. Yeah, this is actually the last room. I just need to add, like, a load of stairs. Where I've been like, oh yeah, I'll add those stairs in later. But... this is it. Oh, no. Walls. Thank you. Search. I do like the colour of the stone I've picked for these. It makes me aesthetically happy. So, put that to the bottom, put this to the bottom. But there are so many things in this little area where it's like, oh yeah, it will attack you. You need to be aware. They are very much gonna die. Okay. But I don't want to add too much detail. Like, there's some hidden stairs and there's some hidden compartments, but I don't want to add them to the map because the players are going to be able to see all of this because we're doing it based off of a HDMI cable coming off of my computer to a TV screen. So there's certain things that I have to leave as surprises because otherwise it'll ruin it. Okay, so they've got a big double bed in the center of the room. Excuse me. Oh, it's because I'm not clicked on objects. That would help. Which is the fanciest double bed? Probably that one. Oh, I forgot I got it locked on a custom angle. It is that way. And that is actually, to be fair, not that far off the actual size of the bed that they want. How far out? It needs to be bigger in terms of longer. So let's see if we can't do that without absolutely throwing off the room. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, it's gone. And then it wants me to put a chest at the bottom of the bed. It specifically says a foot locker. I think that looks like enough of a foot locker that it's like, yeah, that'll do. Ah, needs to be a bit small though, because they do actually need to be able to walk around it. And technically they can there. Yeah. And then what is that against the wall on the map? I don't actually know. A wardrobe contains several old robes and an open crate containing 30 torches and a leather sack. Okay, so I need a crate and I need my trusty cabinet. Do they not have a box? Oh my gosh. There we go. Right, so in the corner, there is just a box. And then my handy dandy cabinet. Where are you in relation to the bed cabinet? You are there. I do need to shrink down your scale, like, even further. Because it needs to be plausible that people can walk around you to get to their bed. Yeah, there we go. Yes. I do need to add... Oh, I've just realised that I've missed some stuff. Oh, fair enough. I do need to add stairs. That is a thing that I need to do. But I also need to add some decorations to this room here. I've just completely bypassed it. Yes, because it's meant to be strapped to the wall. I'm going to need to zoom in. Oh, I didn't even realise that the ground I've chosen has skeletons in it. Oh, gorgeous. They're not going to be able to see these, like, against the paleness of the floor, actually. I might just describe them. Because even zoomed in, like, you can't see that skeleton. I do, however, need to add an altar. Yeah. Because it takes that section of the room up. And then there'll be a statue on top of the altar. Yeah. So actually, other than adding in stairs, this is all done. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Right. Let's flip back over in my book to see the map and see where all the stairs are. Because I've specifically missed off quite a few while going through it, being like, I'll just add these later. So there are stairs. I need to up the scale a little bit so that they actually fill the square. Yeah, there we go. So there is stairs on either side of this intersection. The idea being that you're heading back up into the rooms. Then there's also stairs going down there and there. The things I do for my players, eh? And then going down and going down. Is there any more stairs? Or have I got them all? There's those two there, there's those there. There's those there, that there, that there. Damn! I've actually done it! I'm going to click on this wall, however, and just bring it to the top. Because there needs to be a boundary there between that stair, going around the corner, and then these stairs. I will bottom that, though. Oh, actually, no. I'll top it, just so it doesn't look weird, like, next to that bit. I want all the boundary walls to be thicker, and to be fair, I've done that. And then I don't think... Yeah, because there's the stairs that goes down into the next section, which I've literally just done. There are stairs that go up to a trapdoor, but I don't want to show them those stairs. Because the whole point is it's meant to be hidden. 31. Yeah, there we go. They need to do a perception check. yeah, that is that map done. A little bit too zoomed out. There we go. In all of its glory. And that took me basically an hour and a half to do. I'll take it. Right, now all I have to do is save that and move on. Good time. And to be fair, it's only 11. Yeah, I probably will start streaming again then, a little bit later. And I will save this once the stream is done so you don't look at my private documents. But I will add it to the stream schedule, but that I will... Yeah, I'll start streaming again at 12:30, I think. Yeah. That seems nice and fair. Gives me time to do some chores, get myself something to eat. And we'll go through that. Yeah. So, thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you're here from YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Always up for trying something at least once. Thank you for joining me here on Twitch, and I will be streaming again at 12:30, where I'll be playing some more Dead by Daylight. Thank you so much for watching, and good night.